Y'all want to hear some relationship advice from Slim? Simple. Communicate with your fucking bitch. Then.
Dog. Wow, bro.
LeBron, though, I finna slam dunk. Get big on you fake pumps. That pump in no fake pump. Bitch fell for the pump fake. Got him talking like first take. Get it right on the first take. Hit the hole in the first take.
Mike. Oh, we good.
Mike.
Yeah. I can't wait to get rich though, bro. I'm tired of this broke shit.
Who you telling?
I feel like too much of my time been around rich motherfuckers. So I'm like, bro, what the fuck am I doing wrong, bro? Do I need to start scamming?
Nah, you gotta hang around them niggas, man.
Man, rich niggas really don't be trying to goddamn put you on like that.
Never know, bro.
I think a nigga need to start scamming, man.
That life look good too. They got a lot of money on them.
I know why I'm not rich though.
About that?
Cause bitches been fucking me when I was broke. If bitches wasn't fucking me when I was broke, I'd be rich as hell right now.
Yeah, I say that like I don't know. Women be you distract yourself with women half the time anyway. So
yeah, but bro, it's like you ain't never think like, damn, I wonder what niggas go through that don't like get no ass. Cause I be around niggas that don't get ass, and I feel like my life would be better if I was like them.
I don't know.
Nah, this ain't the PC pod, man.
I'm thinking like I don't know because I never been in that situation, so I don't know. Like I couldn't even knowing people that's like that. I don't know. They still find ways to have excuses of why they can't get stuff done. I'd be different if somebody I knew that didn't get none and they got a lot of stuff done. You know what I'm saying? People I know that don't get it or don't get it as as much as I do or whatever.
That nigga Big King told me a term for niggas that don't get ass today, and I couldn't help but bust out laughing because I never heard that term before.
What's that?
Involuntary celibacy.
Yeah, because you ain't got no choice, nigga.
You ain't got no choice.
Right,
bro, that shit had me rolling, nigga. I said, bro, a nigga got them celibate not by choice, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't never heard of that before.
I guess too, like, you got, like, I don't know, like, having it accessible to you is like, I just feel like there's too many different avenues to get it if you know, and it's easy really if that's what if you're on that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's about simple as saying hi to somebody half the time.
Some niggas try too hard to get some ass too though.
Well, and some niggas ugly. That's just that point. But even some ugly niggas be getting a lot of but they got money. So I don't know. It's like I don't know. It's a formula there somewhere. I guess I'm on a good coin of that side. So
I just came from out of town. I had a funny trip. That's for the Patreon though. But what I will say, because I can't say the details on this right here because there's too many people involved.
Do you say on PC?
It's not, but this right here is just too direct to people's situations that's involved. So what I will say is, it definitely is tricking if you got it. And y'all niggas need to stop buying OnlyFans and just relax on buying pussy. I know I'm the nigga that's like prostitution should be legal, but niggas gotta relax just a little bit, bro.
What you mean, like people they overdoing it, over purchasing?
Yeah, bro. Like it's like ain't nothing wrong with buying some ass. That's cool or whatever. But like, what's the point of buying some subpar ass instead of just waiting till tomorrow when you fly back home to get you some regular ass?
Yeah, you stop talking about it because now you're going
I'm telling too many details.
You already doing too much. That whole section.
I'm telling too many details, bro.
You putting pieces of the puzzle out there. It's like, hey, y'all, do your thing.
I mean, if y'all can figure it out, y'all can figure it out.
I get what you're saying, though. I get what you're saying. I mean, me personally, I don't know. I ain't never been in that situation where I needed to pay for it. I know, like right now, a lot of stuff is for sale. Body, whether it's pictures, videos, and sex, whatever. I don't know. I never seen nobody, especially anybody I know, OnlyFans, that made me think, let me go subscribe or let me go pay for. I ain't never seen it. Like, that's just me though.
Yeah, I don't understand. Let me crank the intro, man. Another episode of Sit Down with Slim, man. I had to bring Maine in because, as you know, that's been following the podcast. I fuck with Blue. Do not get me wrong, but certain topics we gotta just chill, man. And it's a lot going on.
I like you and Blue though. Like I've been watching this. It's always entertainment for me more than anything now. Like obviously you had your runs where you did the political side. You show people you can, talk about this, talk about that. So this is more like entertainment for me. Like I watch it. I have to watch it though. Like, I can't listen to it. Listen to it if I'm going out of town, then I listen to it. But I gotta watch it because like it's
I'm noticing
seeing the interaction is funny.
It's turning into like the Joe Budden podcast. Like, this nigga Joe Budden animated as fuck, so it's like it's hard to listen to him now. You only listen to him because he play music. But if you're not worried about the music, you gotta watch his animations and shit.
True. I don't know. I enjoy y'all a little more than the Joe Buttons though. I guess because I know, you know what I'm saying.
How you feel about Joe Budden podcast and them old ass niggas?
I haven't listened to it in a minute, but I did watch the one with Kevin saying a little bit. Like, I can't get into it though. Like, I used to listen to Joe Budden podcast like the whole 2-3 hours in one day.
Bring that up. Can we start there? Since
what,
you brought
Kevin
that up.
Samuels?
Yeah, bro. Can we start there?
Yeah, you saw it.
Because I got a list of topics. I don't like send them to you. Cause
I about to say, you ain't send me not one topic at all.
Yeah,
he said, I can't talk about Blue. And I'm like,
topics.
okay, well, I don't know what this is about.
Topics, bro. We got to talk about Kevin Samuels, bro.
What he did?
You posted a post, and that shit had Steve Harvey, Kevin Samuels, the Jackson nigga, and Future. And it said, who would you get relationship advice from?
Right. I did.
I seen that shit and it was like, who the fuck made this bullshit?
That's wild to me. You see what I said? Nobody, neither one of them. Like, like the nerve. Like, what qualifies them to give me any information?
I don't think people watch they shit with the intentions of getting relationship advice.
I'm gonna tell you. Be honest with you. The first day I posted on Facebook, 'cause I posted on Twitter today. You probably talking about that. I posted on Facebook a while back. I think like a month ago.
I seen it on your whatever the fuck
a girl
on Facebook.
A girl called me that commented on the. I don't even know her like that, but she called me on Facebook and she commented on the status, whatever, to justify her taking relationship advice from the Jackson dude that got caught cheating, whatever.
Okay.
And we spoke for like an hour, and I realized, okay. Her issue isn't that she took advice from them. Her issue is that she's just damaged all around. You know what I'm saying? So she looking like the stuff.
Elaborate a little bit. I gotta understand like what was y'all conversation.
So she ended up telling me. I mean, I feel bad saying it, but fuck. She ended up telling me pretty much like, well, I had my days of hoeing. She just tell me all the negative stuff about like ripping it down. I knew when she was young, cause I knew when she was young. I ain't know her as how she is now, and she just telling me like about this dude that she like and how he married and that he never tried her. She's still waiting for him to try her. It's just a lot of nitpicky dumb stuff she was telling him. Like, okay, I see why you like these guys. I see why it's easy to I think she would be easy to manipulate. Put it like that. You know how people prey on certain women? Yeah. She's the one you can prey on. I felt from our conversation, and I was giving her some jewels, like not like for life, just like my take on my stance on why I don't take advice from certain people. And it's like she was like, yeah, but, and then I was like, okay.
Why did she say Jackson was spitting though?
I guess because he's saying everything that women say, just from a male perspective. Okay, that's why. His whole delivery is catering to what women say. He just try to say, hey, I'm a guy, y'all, and I'm saying it's like y'all too. So fuck with me. That's his delivery.
So what makes her gravitate towards him more than those
she
other guys?
She liked all of them. That's the thing. She went to a phase where she liked all of them. And I'm like, okay,
Future?
You really fucked up. Yes. You know what I'm saying? So that let me know. I'm like, okay, I see
why
what's going on.
Why was Future on her?
She had a whole fave, man. She said, I like some niggas like that. I like niggas that don't care about me sometimes. But then sometimes she like niggas, you know what I'm saying? Then sometimes she like, I like a nigga that's married. Then I like, it's like she had all these layers, bro. Shout out to her though.
Bruh, I'm not really a big fan of Kevin Samuels. I never been a fan. I seen him because I was at Cook's house and Cooks was watching him. And then Blue got on him and Blue started watching him. That's how I was introduced to him. And every video I seen, I might have seen 4 or 5 videos. Every last one of them I seen was the same exact video. It don't matter who it was. It don't matter if it was a man or a woman. They was the same fucking videos, the same fucking shit, the same pointless ass statistics. I'm like, bro, why the hell is this nigga so popular, bro? Like, this is my whole take on it. And I know this is going to be different from like most people. Why the fuck does everybody care about what another grown ass man thinks about relationships?
I agree with you. It's not just for him. It's for anything and anybody.
Yeah.
I was about to post. We not posted that today because, you know, you had your relationship with people and stuff like that, and people that's. I mean, I'm pretty sure you done had this happen before. Somebody you might be talking to or dealing with, they'll post something like it's very vague, but you could tell it's between y'all two.
Yeah.
And it's like they're asking for advice, but from strangers. Like, well, how can they help you on how to deal with me? And you know me, me, but you asking strangers how to deal with me. That don't make sense. If you can't deal with me, how the fuck they supposed to deal with me? You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be like if you posted it, it'll be girls that like you. If she posts, it's gonna be guys that like her. So they only saying stuff really to trying to sneak their way in the door anyway. So it's like it's just dumb. Just like when people that do it, like Steve Harvey, all of them, they doing it to, I guess, get a job somewhere else or a book deal coming out or they got a YouTube account. Like him posting these nuggets.
Yeah, they got a reason.
Yeah, it's like it's all for some kind of gain. It's not. I want to help you out. It's never like that. You know what I'm saying? So if I feel like if you gonna get advice, get somebody. Kevin Samuels the only one I can say he's a consultant. So the stuff he talk about, I don't necessarily agree with it, but I get why he's doing it. He just happened to go viral.
That nigga been married twice though.
Well, that's the thing.
And that nigga old.
The funny thing about all that stuff is like once you really break it down, like or break somebody down that's giving advice and doing all this stuff, you quickly realize, okay, well, he just like me, so I ain't taking advice from this person. When they start giving advice, you look at them and like, okay, they might know something, or look at them as like greater than for some reason. Like Steve Harvey, I think he's doing it down because you start somebody just broke him down, like he been married this many times, he did this, he did that, he did that, he did that. It's like, okay, well, you know you're right. I should listen to this nigga. Which honestly, that's kind of messed up, because really that's the nigga you should listen to. Honestly, like nigga that probably done been through it. If you gonna listen to anybody, but for the rest of them, they ain't really been through nothing for me to like say, okay, I'm gonna take my advice from this person.
I don't see the point of listening to none of these niggas though. Like, bruh, this shit's supposed to be for entertainment, bro. This nigga Kevin Samuels is probably the most entertaining one on that chart.
It's funny.
Well, no, I take that back. Future the most entertaining one, but Future. Why the fuck is Future on that list?
I don't know, because I mean, I never looked at him that way. I guess
my nigga said, "Bitch, don't get too comfortable."
That's funny. Like that's funny, but
nigga, that's God level. Bitch, don't get too comfortable. Better not get too comfortable.
But see, Babyface said that a long time ago. I don't know. It's like I don't know.
You talking about on that Wayne shit?
Yeah, but the original song. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like that was a smooth nigga saying. I guess because maybe he a rough nigga. He said it and he said bitch instead of women, or you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I don't know. But I get what you're saying. Like I'm not taking no advice from no grown man about a relationship. I feel like the only reason why this shit is right half the time because you kind of grow through it. If I'm getting advice from somebody every time, I'm not growing through it. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me personally though.
Man. Bruh, folks need to find their own life, dog. I've been figuring out too, bruh. Nah, for real, bruh. Like dead ass. Bruh, dead ass. I'm about to spit, bruh. Dead ass.
Niggas say they need to find their own life.
Bruh, niggas gotta find their own life, bruh. I've been noticing lately, bruh.
That's
like,
a jewel.
Bruh, I've been noticing lately. People is legit following like step by step shit they see on social media. So it's like
just noticing?
Yeah.
Fuck you been at?
Bro, I'm really noticing now because the pandemic kind of slowed shit down. And shit was getting kind of like shit was getting real MySpacious. And I was liking the space we was in. I was like, okay, this remind me of MySpace. I like this. Bro, shit opening back up. People getting wild. Like, I'm noticing a motherfucker be like, and I'm dead ass when I say this. This isn't like examples I'm making up. This is shit I done seen. I'm noticing a motherfucker be like, I'm really trying to save my money so I can go to who was the person? Where was it at? It was either Chicago or Miami. But that person obviously seen somebody else at like Las Vegas or Puerto Rico or Punta Cana and was like, oh no, I gotta save more money so I can go there. Shawty, I promise you, those same resorts that's at Puerto Rico are at Miami. For the people listening, let me let you know, bro. You listening to a nigga right now that has traveled a lot, nigga. I'm talking about I started traveling a lot since I've been 20 years old, literally. So I'm almost 11 years in the game. The same resorts that's in Puerto Rico, that's in Punta Cana, that's in Jamaica, all them bitches is in Miami. And guess what? They're half the price. Nigga, a flight to Miami is tops $120. That's tops. I can get a Spirit flight for $80, but that's neither here nor there. I know y'all feel like y'all bougie and the same pilots aren't on Spirit. Whatever. Delta flight, $120. Resort to Puerto Rico, Punta Cana. That shit is going to be like $1,200, $1,600, maybe even 2 bands. That same motherfucking resort is in Miami for $125 a night. I promise you. It's the same exact resort, same exact ocean. How many oceans is there in the world?
Bro, I don't know. I'm gonna ask me
Bruh,
question.
It's the same ocean, nigga. It's the same ocean. I promise you. It's the same fucking ocean, bruh. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter if you go to Louisiana or you go to Texas. It's the same fucking Gulf of Mexico.
Why you Puerto Rico shaming? Like, what you got going on? Why niggas can't go to Puerto Rico?
I mean, they can go to Puerto Rico, but I'm just saying, like, bruh, this is my point. Don't look at these people on these trips and feel like you got to do it too, bruh. Do what your pockets can allow.
Okay, I see that.
Yeah.
I mean, but, you know, people,
Jacksonville is nice also.
Nah, anybody trying to go there. But, you know, people I'm sorry. Jacksonville, it just sound wild.
I like Jacksonville. I ain't gonna lie.
It sound like a home. You don't go vacation to go home. But you don't think people might get inspired though? Like, let's say you say you a nigga that travel. So let's say you travel, you put on your social and stuff like that. You was in Denver, right?
Yeah.
And you ain't put a lot up on there, but like, somebody say, yo, I want to go in Denver and shoot. Like, they might do camera stuff. I don't know. Like, you don't think you can inspire people to do that? Like, you don't think that's a problem? Like, niggas get inspired. Like, yo, he went here. I want to go here. That look cool. That's normally how you see it. Like, you don't just wake up and say, you know, I'm going to Miami one day. You probably see somebody in Miami. And you like, damn, that dude look kind of fly. I want to go there. Or a video. Or something like that.
Bro, you know why I ain't post a lot, bro? Because I hate flexing. I didn't pay to go to Denver.
Oh, I already know the vibes. I put stories together. I said, okay, I see what's going on here. that was very
bro,
quick.
I didn't pay, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Hendo. That's my nigga, bro. But I didn't pay. So, bro, I'm not going to be on that bitch flexing like I just took the ultimate trip and doing a whole bunch of, ooh, look at the Airbnb. It's a bar in that bitch.
Stop.
I'm
you
not
gotta
doing
stop.
all
I know
that,
we
bro.
gotta stop that, but you did get excited when you seen the snow.
Nah, I hate snow.
You was
I
like,
got
hey,
excited when I
it's
seen
snowing
that
outside,
fucking
it's
bar.
snowing outside.
Bro, I was drunk as hell.
That shit was funny to me.
I was drunk
already
as
knew
hell.
you wasn't here. I'm like, somebody dumb ass can go outside and look for real.
Nah, I don't think nobody looked. But I hope somebody looked, though. But I ain't gonna lie, when I seen that bar, though, I got excited, bro. I was like, nigga, it's a bar in here. Niggas drunk all the liquor, too, bro. But,
Hey. That same look you had in Denver, y'all can get that same look in Augusta, man.
Ain't no snow.
Fuck the snow. You say you weren't excited about the snow, right?
wasn't.
It get cold in this motherfucker, I tell you
I
that.
got some good shots, though. I got some great shots. I ain't get no mountain shots like I wanted to, though. Just because, like, you know. Hey, www.patreon.com www.patreon.com/sitdownslim. Y'all gonna hear about the Denver trip. It's a lot of shit I can't talk about on the regular episode because, you know, I'm just protecting people that I don't know. So,
Yeah.
but trust me, I'm gonna get on this motherfucker probably tomorrow and record about that trip because that shit funny as hell. There's a lot of shit going on. But back to the topic, man. That was a little commercial break. Kevin Samuels. Y'all gotta stop listening to this man, dog. If you love your bitch, you love your bitch. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to hear some relationship advice from Slim? Simple. Communicate with your fucking bitch. The end.
Dog.
Wow, for real, like, communicate with shawty, bro. Like, bro, that's something I learned in my life, bro. Like, bro, you'll have a situation with your girl and she'll be like, she don't even know, like, it'll be something simple like, oh, you haven't been satisfying me sexually. And you like, shawty, you've gained 35 pounds.
You know, every time
her that.
Every time you talk, sometimes you go left. And it'd be funny as hell to me, cause I'm like your timing is amazing. I'm thinking you about to start spitting for real. You ain't spitting. You doing some other shit. This nigga said,
no, I'm
gained
spitting.
35 pounds.
Nigga, I'm spitting, bro. I'm spitting. Like, bro, relationships is about communication, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody gonna see this. You know what they gonna do?
What?
They gonna like, I'm gonna come to Samuels. Fuck this nigga bugging. That's what they gonna say. Watch.
Nah, nigga. They gonna be like, this nigga is spitting, bro. Like, if you fucking with a nigga and you feel like he's not, satisfying you sexually, you gotta figure out what's going on. Either you gotta get this nigga to a doctor because this nigga is drinking and smoking too much and doing too much crazy shit and he's getting up in age, or he's just not attracted to you. And y'all both gotta figure that shit out together. Bro, there's reasons for everything. Communication fucks everything up because us as humans, bro, we do not communicate, bro. A nigga like me, bro, I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to tell you what's going on. We're going to have a conversation. People don't have conversations.
That's facts, man. That's facts.
That nigga know I'm spitting. He like, I can't fuck with that shit, bro.
Nah, I let her rebrand. That shit is dope. This shit is dope.
Oh, no, I'm back on my bully, nigga.
I do like it. Like, you kind of, how you talk is how you talk. But I agree with you. I think the communication part, definitely. I don't know. I agree with what you're saying. I get your take on it. Let's say something. Say not sex. Say something else. It might be something else, something different. I still think you need to talk about it amongst each other. I just think that going to somebody else and talking about it, like, all right, you get another perspective, but that don't help you with that person. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm.
All right. So let's talk about it from the standpoint from the number one reason why people get divorced financially. How do you tell your significant other that, hey, let's not spend so much money?
You just tell them. I don't. What you mean, like the guy telling the woman or the woman telling the guy?
Either way.
I guess it depends on how they split it. Like who bringing in what too. That's a big thing. Cause if the guy bringing in, let's say 80,000, you ain't bringing in 30, you probably can't tell a nigga what to do. That's just point blank period. He probably feel that way at least. So I don't know.
What about one of these rich niggas that keep talking about, my girl ain't got to pay for nothing. And then they fall off a little bit and their girl need to pay for something. How you think they go about having that conversation?
Oh, I don't know, cause that's crazy to do. That's falling off is crazy.
Yeah.
Like I feel like
it can happen though, and you already promised this person this great life.
Oh, okay. That's a good question. I wonder that. Like I don't know, cause y'all vows are still y'all married, right? You talking about y'all married? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Yeah, y'all vows and stuff is still y'all vows, so it's for better or worse. So I mean,
because I'm talking about T.I. T.I. was the first person I heard say that shit. Then the game said it.
Yeah, the game is. He married? No.
He was. Not no more.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to jump topics like that, but when the game posted that, I knew that a lot of women would share it. Mm-hmm. And that's odd to me that we in the age of women wanting to be dependent. And
bro, speaking of that, let me tell you something that I seen yesterday, and I ain't give it too much thought, but now I did. I seen a woman post, and she said, I ain't gonna lie. When men cook, they cook way better than women. Don't argue with me. And a whole bunch of men was like, you tell them. And I put a gif up there and was like, pick me.
Pretty much.
And guess what she commented under my post that said, pick me. She said, well, cook for me tomorrow then. I said, oh, she doesn't know what a pick me post is.
Yeah.
For the people listening to pick me post.
She thought you were about to.
She thought I've been pick me. Like, the reason why she posted that shit was for a nigga. Like, she legit fell for the pick me.
She had to be old. She older. She
definitely not older. She younger.
She only younger than us?
Yeah.
Oh, it's no fucking way.
She is, how old we? I'm about to be 31. She is 25.
And she thought pick me really, like,
she thought the pick me was like, please pick me.
You got it, buddy.
Yeah.
Cook me tomorrow.
Cook for me tomorrow. You got it. You know what I wanted.
That's funny.
You better than the rest of these 10 niggas above.
That's funny as hell. That's funny.
Which is facts. Not saying I'm that nigga, but them niggas that was above, they really was like, pick me, please.
Yeah, that's wild.
You know what I'm saying? But nah, a pick me post is when you post some shit like a female post and be like, don't nobody suck dick south of Mississippi better than me.
Yeah.
And it's like, shawty, you posted that just so I can like it. Like, I'm not a fan. What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Why you can't just post your regular male bashing shit? Just post niggas can't eat pussy like women can. Just post your regular shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That pick me shit, bro. I can't fuck with it, bro.
Yeah, I always scroll past posts like that anyway. I don't give it attention. Should be wild.
When you think we came to a time where people actually like thought out and calculated what they was gonna post? Because nowadays when you scroll through social media, you can tell like, oh, you thought about that.
I don't know, within the last 4 or 5 years, probably.
You think so?
I think so.
So what you think they do? You think they put them posts in their notes? Cause I ain't gonna lie,
sometimes,
bro. In my notes, I be putting like, oh, I'm gonna talk to Maine about this, and I jot it down in my notes. You think they do that with their Facebook posts?
I don't. Sometimes, probably. I mean, the people that ain't got time, that they ain't do nothing else, then yeah, I would say so.
That shit corny.
I be thinking about stuff I want to post, and I'll forget about it. Cause I'm not writing it down.
Too.
So I'll be mad, like, damn, what song, what quote I wanted to, and I forget. But there is somebody that's not as busy as us that's like, oh, putting that down, and they got it. Some niggas is I'm not an organized dude like that, so
yeah, nigga, I'm busy enough trying to figure out what I'm gonna talk about on this fucking podcast.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the only time I jot notes is like for something that it's the only thing I'm organizing is this. But everything else in my life is in shambles.
Yeah, and for the people listening, man, we already in this. This why I ain't want to have Blue on for the week, bro, cause like. It's so hard to goddamn talk about shit with Blue, bro. I don't know if you noticed when you watch me and Blue podcast, but I'm always in my phone just skipping through topics.
I told you, like I said, I watch it for entertainment. It's funny to me, man.
Bro, that shit is like the ultimate task for me, dog. But yeah, bro, what I wanted to talk to you about, which I ain't talked to Blue about yet, was these recent situations with the police. I know it was a situation in Colombia where a white man in the military followed a young black kid.
Yeah,
I ain't talking about none of that on my podcast, and I seen a couple people saying something online like, you're misusing your platform if you don't speak on things like this. And honestly, bro,
I be saying that.
I wanted to ask you how you felt about it.
About people saying that, or about the actual situations?
About people saying that you're misusing your platform if you don't speak on things like that. Because I know you have a platform.
Yeah, but it's hard. It's. I don't want to sound like an asshole when I say this though, but nobody, and I mean nobody, should be able to tell you or me how to use our platform. Or
correct.
What should we talk about? Because
correct.
That camera, that lens, this microphone, this table, the lighting, the camera, the laptops, the mixer, all that stuff you pay for. Niggas didn't contribute that. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing. And you started this. You know what I'm saying? You started your own platform. I feel like a lot of people that they want to talk about what you should do on your platform, just start your own platform. Now I be feeling rappers be like, you Mr. Old this person, there was Mr. Old rapper. No, you go listen to the old music. I'm not on it no more.
Yeah.
We've talked about issues, social injustice issues plenty of times. I'm not gonna lie, like nobody want to talk about that every week, bro. Because if we was using that platform how everybody else wanted to use that platform, we wouldn't be where we at. Be using it how we want to use it. Because
do you feel like you're entitled to speak on everything that pops up in media though?
Every single thing, no. I feel like I'm entitled to speak on what I want to speak on when I turn the microphone on that I bought. Mm-hmm. That's it. But like, nah, I ain't say everything. Now, if it's a hot topic, then yeah. Or if I have strong feelings on it, and I have a conversation. You know how podcasts work. Yeah. You have a conversation with somebody outside. You're like, you know what? Yo, you should meet me at my studio. Come. Then I do it. But as far as forcing a take on social injustice, no, because you know where I stand. If somebody's in the wrong, then okay, cool. If somebody's in the right, I want things to go how it should go. If somebody don't deserve to die by the hands of a cop that particular night, I'm gonna be on that side. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If they wildin', I'm gonna say they was fucking wildin'. I'm not. That's how I feel. I don't feel like nobody should be able to tell us how we should use our platform, because if just like right now, you and Blue, to me, y'all joke a lot. Y'all joke. So you said you can have Blue on, right? So like, how would you and Blue talk about this conversation right now? You know what I'm saying? Because it's still gonna be some jokes in there, because he's not gonna know every single thing to talk about. He's not gonna watch the video probably. He's not gonna be prepared. So now using the platform because you got Blue on now, and now how to make you look when they look at it, like, you know what, they ain't doing it justice.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Now you hit the nail on the head. Like, that's why I didn't talk about it.
My bad.
Because if I talk about issues like that, I want to approach it and be head on,
right,
and tell people exactly what's going on. Because honestly, you know my standpoint. Like, we live in a very racist country, but sometimes we get behind some shit that has nothing to do with racism. And I can't talk about that with Blue, because then he gonna start spitting about how I'm the white man, and that fucks up the whole message I got going on.
And then y'all start arguing, because I know you don't like that shit anyway. When that happened, I can hear it in your voice. You don't like when he do that shit, because he really believes that sometimes.
Yeah,
and you gonna feel away. So yeah, you can't do it justice. So when people say that, I will tell outsiders, this reason why you outside. So just enjoy the content. If you don't like it, that's fine.
Yeah.
Or if you want to hear only social injustice, I promise you, the podcast strictly for that. And those are the ones that are doing that every week. So, that's all I can say about that, man. I'll be damned if every week because that's the case. We would do it every week. You know that, right? We would literally be doing it every fucking week.
Yeah.
There's no way.
So it's like sometimes I let it pass by because honestly, I be having like a list of 10 topics I want to talk about. I don't hit all of them.
Sometimes you want to come behind the mic and have fun too, bro. Like,
yeah.
Sometimes it's not everything is not like super serious. Like, oh, I'm gonna do it. No. Sometimes you want to have fun. Sometimes you just want to chill.
I don't know if people have been noticing, but that's all I've been wanting to do lately.
And that's cool.
I've been busy as fuck in my life.
That on your pocket. Like you're not trying to get in that bag. You can get in that bag anytime you want to. It's not your lane. Not lane. That's not what you're on right now. You're trying to put together good content, make niggas laugh. I see you creating some characters still, and I think that's dope. It's probably for a long haul. You know what I'm saying? And it's easier. You come in, you gotta. If he ain't ready, he ain't ready. You know you can hold it down. So it's just a fun thing. That's what niggas want to do sometimes. Niggas not always trying to be super serious, but like 24/7. That's corny.
So you can't tell somebody they have to be a social justice leader just because they got 100 people listening to them every week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't sign up to be a social justice leader.
And then how do I segue into that area? So like, say I'm talking about Kevin Samuels, like how we segue into, yeah, man, another guy got killed. Like how I'm supposed to segue into that? We having fun with that, and then let's say my meat potatoes is something else that's funny. Like how do we squeeze social injustice in there every time?
Cause bro, let's keep it a buck. Like Joe Budden ain't had no choice but to play that song after every time he talk about some sad shit. Cause it's like, bro, that didn't fit. That didn't fit your podcast.
It's no segue.
You just squeezed it into the podcast.
And like I said, we talk. Sometimes you talk. You start getting your bag for real, and you can't come back from that at that point. You gotta really dwindle it down till like the conversation over.
Yeah.
And like sometimes you got to leave topics off now because like it don't fit for this podcast. We can't, and I really want to talk about that. So
and honestly, if every week I talked about a cop killing, eventually I'm gonna get on here and be like, yeah, that shit was bad.
That was it. Because it's nothing to say no more. You
what
know
else
what
can I say, bro?
Yeah.
Like this shit keep happening. Don't get me wrong. Like it affects me in a different way, especially some situations I'm watching on camera and I done been through that situation before.
Right.
And I'm like, damn, that shit affects me differently. But it's like, bro, I don't want to keep talking about this. I honestly don't want to keep seeing this shit every fucking week. I just keep seeing this shit over and over and over again. And you want me to get on the podcast and talk about it? It's like, bro, what else we gonna talk about? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I said, I don't mind. Like I'll watch it. I'm informed. You know what I'm saying? I'll have talk about it like in my real life. You know, talking about it. Just 'cause I ain't talking about the podcast, I mean I don't care about it. I mean I know about it. It's just that the podcast is strictly for what I want it to be for. I have everybody got their own kind of end goal, what they want to do with their podcast, and I don't want it to only be, that. Now when I did Half Hour of Power, that was dope. Yeah, we talk about it all the time. Let's talk about it. That's cool. But for More Than Masters, no, I'm not talking about that every week. You know what I'm saying? That had nothing to do with More Than Masters half the time. So it's like I don't agree with that. And now maybe if they want to talk about like even local podcasts, I don't know. But I did see some. They was like, don't support people that's not using their platforms. I'm like, that's
yeah,
dope.
I seen that shit.
Like, how you
that's exactly what I was talking about.
So, because I don't want to talk about this one case, don't support me. Like, the fuck? Like,
and then, bro, I'm not the nigga that wake up on a fucking Friday or Saturday morning and see a video of a girl with a knife and a police officer shooting her and being like, okay, let me break down the forensic science of how this situation happened and who's guilty and how much time they're going to get.
That's a good point. So you know how you got YouTubers that make money just putting videos on YouTube every day because they make money. So they have to put out a certain amount of content every day to make that a certain quota they want to make. You know what I'm saying? Like, would you rather that person, not you, but that person that's saying this, you support that platform? They're not talking about it because they care. Because they're trying to make money. They ain't talking like it's almost like that advice that we talked about earlier. Yeah. They ain't getting you back because they care about what you going through. They making money. So if I'm just half the time they're just reading something like this happened. Here's my thoughts in the video. So they cool now because they didn't talk about it. That's stupid to me. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm gonna indulge in it, I'm gonna go like deep and I'm gonna really break it down, and it's gonna be a serious podcast centered around that thing. But you can't just keep adding in cop killings in the middle of shit. Sometimes you can't do that, bro. Like you can't.
Bruh, how you feel about people on social media though? Trying to say who's guilty and who's not guilty soon as something happened. I'm specifically talking about the people with the knife and the officer shot the girl with the knife.
Okay. I thought that was kind of wild that day. Yeah, I didn't watch the video.
I didn't either.
I didn't watch the video, so I'm not going to give here and say my opinion.
Nah, we on the same boat.
But when I seen a difference of opinion, I thought it was kind of wild. Sometimes when I seen people bring up scenarios where I guess white people holding knives and they didn't get killed. Yeah. And I understand it, but just like it's a different person with a knife, it's a different person behind that gun too. Different situations, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not even getting to that. I'm not even trying to get into that. But I did see people say that, okay, she shouldn't have got killed, but she should have calmed down. So I don't know. I see that. As far as the whole guilty thing, I don't know because I didn't watch the video. But I seen mixed reviews. And I thought that was kind of wild because the video had been out for like a few hours, and I think we don't know the whole spill. We don't know what happened. Like we see a what 3-minute video. That's not the whole situation. It's probably 10 minutes before that. Probably 50 minutes after that we all need to know. You know what I'm saying? Before we can make, like in cases, they break everything down, give all the witnesses, all this stuff. Even George Floyd, we thought we knew everything that happened. You know everything that happened. I ain't know that shit him in the store. I ain't know that. I just seen him, getting his knee on him, but I didn't know everything that happened. But when you know everything that happened, then it give you a better picture, a more clear picture.
That's something else they said we should have talked about, a George Floyd situation and the sentencing. I'm like, bro, what you want me to say about it?
I mean, he's guilty. Like, I'm gonna say this.
We knew he was guilty before they said he was guilty.
I ain't trying to like. I'm thinking people in mind like Ken Makins. Like, I'm not trying to like uproar nobody. But my thing is, I don't know what time he's gonna get. I don't know. I'm not sleeping.
I had 5 different people that I know personally that I talk to on a regular call me and say, Slim, how much time you think he about to get? I'm like, bro, he just got found guilty.
I'm not thinking.
Why
about
is that your first question?
I'm not even thinking about it. He got found guilty. We should be happy that, because I mean, damn, like my own thing was like, I'm not saying, because I'd rather not happen at all and he be free and the guy be alive. He got found guilty. It's like sometimes I feel like we want to be mad for whatever reason. We want to be mad sometimes, and I understand it's a lot of things that we deal with, but he got found guilty, and then before we can even celebrate or even like bask in that, the next day it's another video. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, no. Argue about this though. Fuck. That's old news now. Argue about this. Ain't been 24 hours. Ain't been 24 hours yet.
And then it's a lot of information coming out talking about now he's being investigated because he did something to a teen and he's on suicide watch. I'm like, bruh, why do we care about this so much?
That's too. And I'm not, like I said, I want to know. I want to be informed on certain things, but sometimes that's too much because niggas got real life they dealing with.
Yeah,
I got real life I'm dealing with, whether it's my daughters, whether it's work, whether it's my podcast. Like, I don't want to be bombarded with only social injustice 24/7, bro. Like, yeah, that's depressing. I asked, picking up Ken, I was sending him the video. I said, yo, watch them on Amazon. He's like, I can't do it. I was like, why not? He was like, trauma porn, to say the least, something like that. And I instead of saying no, it's dope, I understood. He said, hey, cool. You tired of seeing this kind of stuff? You tired of seeing that us being depicted?
That's the same reason why I didn't watch it.
And I liked it. It was dope. I ain't gonna lie, it was dope. But I can understand somebody not want to watch it. I'm not gonna force it. I'm not gonna say, hey, you should watch it. No, cool. Don't watch it. Like, see how easy that is? I understand that. I'm not beating nobody up by not watching it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was dope. If you don't like it, if you don't want to watch it because you're tired of seeing that, I can understand that as well, because you get tired of some things. You get tired. That's just what it is.
Honestly, I don't want to see another slavery movie. Unless it's Django 2. I don't want to see another slavery movie, bro.
I did like the Django. Honestly, I watched 12 Years a Slave the other day, and I ain't gonna lie, I didn't watch it. I didn't like it when I first watched it. I liked it. It was fire. Not fire, like, a good thing, but I learned a lot. Like, I don't know. This whole slavery thing, I get it, though. Like, you tired of seeing it, but like I said, all that is just like this. People be saying, the same people that say, I'm tired of seeing slavery movies, will tell you, oh, you need to talk about all social injustice issues. No, I don't. I'm tired of talking about that too.
So you want me to just keep coming in here and being like, hey, bro.
My take is the same take last take. The same thing happened. Yeah. The same thing fucking happened.
Go back to episode 58.
You know? Like, and I don't want to be an asshole. I'm like, hey, refer to the episode. But it's like, damn, like, I'm not going to talk about this every single time it happens. If I did that, I would literally talk about it every single day. And not even that. People that say that, I wonder, like, because it's people that die and we don't hear about it. It don't get publicized. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So should I just go find it now every day? No, I'm not doing that. If it falls on my desk and I feel like it's interesting, I said that's what I'm talking about. That's just point period.
That's kind of why I don't really watch the news like that no more. Cause it's like, bro,
Shit is
y'all
all
keep
depressing,
talking about
bro.
the same stupid ass shit that just don't do nothing for me in my personal life. Like, I'm still tripping why it's like, nah, I'm the age, I'm about to be 31 years old. I'm the age where, like, I used to see my mama doing the same routine, like drinking coffee and watching the news. And I'm like, Shawty, why'd you do that every day? You know what I'm saying? Like, how was that going to better you? That didn't better you at all.
Niggas said don't drink coffee all day.
Yeah, don't drink coffee and watch the news every morning. Like, you could have did something else. Drink you some juice and read a book.
Niggas that read a book.
Yeah, something. Nigga.
You know, I guess too when you get up in age, you want to have a routine. Like, you just ain't nothing going. Like, you know, how, like we was talking to Blue the Walk and he said he gonna be ducking in 4 or 5 months. She ain't got no crazy goal. Like, I'm gonna do this in 4 or 5 months. Just like this is my life. Nigga. Sometimes niggas just be setting in life.
I'm 5'7" and I'm about to dunk in 4 months. Well, that's a crazy.
He's
goal.
Full of shit. That's number one. He's full of shit. He's full of shit. But instead of your mom, like I said, she probably had shit settled with like I hate to say it, you know how like niggas in Jagged said, let's get married, we ain't get no younger, which is kind of wild to say to a girl, like, let's get married. Not because I love you, because we ain't get no younger. That's kind of wild, but it's kind of like that. Like, she ain't get no younger. Like, I'm not about to go out try for the Globetrotters. I'm gonna do the same thing every day.
It's funny you say that because when I was younger, when I was like 24 years old, a girl told me straight up, and I'm not exaggerating or nothing. She said, Slim, we should be together. And I said, why you said that? And she said, nigga, we both like business savvy and like we gonna make sure bills is taken care of. Like, we should be together. And I was like, nigga, not because you love me. Because we both business savvy.
Time out, though. You got a point, though, because you brought up no more divorce is a financial thing, man. Everyone had that problem. But somebody might gonna cheat because y'all love each other.
We don't love each other, but we both gonna take care of business.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah,
that's crazy as hell.
That's crazy for a woman to say. That's like she made a business deal with you. Like, yo, let's just fuck it. Let's get married and split it 50-50.
Yeah, it's like. I mean, I hate that you don't wash dishes, but it's like I wash the dishes. I ain't tripping.
Fuck it, you know.
And I didn't make that up. She told me that.
That's funny as hell.
She was like, "Only thing you do I don't like is you don't wash dishes." But besides that, like, nigga, I don't care. I'll wash the dishes.
Taking everything else. Fuck it.
Anything
have to come with it. I got you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you might stay out shooting dice at like 5 a.m, but that's cool.
I ain't gonna complain. You good. Shit, don't fall for that trap.
Hey, bro, women's some weird creatures, bro.
She only said that because she didn't love you. She loved you. She gonna care about that.
Yeah.
Man, look, they complain about everything.
Bro, I'm 30 years old. I still don't get goddamn what the hell women be thinking. Like, I don't get that shit at all. I be trying. And I be like, bro, I legit don't get it.
Get what?
Everything about them.
About women?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't get nothing about it. Like, the phase I'm in my life right now, and I talk to my nigga Big King about this all the time, I don't understand that emotional thinking shit. And it's bothering me to even try to figure it out.
Yeah, I don't know. I think for men, I know we don't like, we try not to, at least, to make decisions based off emotions, and they do, and we don't. So that's kind of what we clash. Ours is more like a thinking thing. You know, they say we don't think, but it's more thinking put into it there. Yeah. Or sometimes no thought. Let's say it's no thought. Fuck it. Let's say it's no thought. And they think too much. Either way, it's always a clash there. It's no like equilibrium. That is equilibrium. The clash.
Bro, so let me ask you a question, because you're a podcaster and you spend a lot of time talking also. This is something I deal with a lot. Since I've been doing a lot of talking, especially a lot of talking to different type people, and I'm getting older, so I'm getting more into like being able to express myself. I get a lot of when I have a conversation, it's like, nigga, you're saying a lot in a little bit of time, and I haven't been able to think and process it.
Yeah.
Do you get that a lot?
Yeah. I had some dope conversation, but they this the same way. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they even say like, "Hey, Lila, it's not a podcast." I'm like, that's just how I talk in real life.
Exactly,
like,
that right there.
Like, I'm trying to make the conversation interesting. It's not that it's a podcast. Don't get me wrong. I be thinking this. I be like, yo,
this nigga hit the nail on the head.
I be thinking like, I wish I recorded this because this would be a dope podcast, but this is just us talking. That's how I talk. Like, I'll learn to talk that way now.
Bro, I can give you a perfect scenario. This happened to me the other day, and I hope this person don't mind me saying this on the podcast.
They definitely mind, but go ahead.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
I know.
because I told them to stop listening to my podcast. But we was having a conversation, and they was like, "Yeah, nigga, like I'm intelligent, nigga, like woody woody whoop." And I was like, "Oh, why do you think you're intelligent?" You know, that's just how I have conversations, though.
That's how you should have conversations. Though.
Yeah, I was like, "Why do you think you're intelligent, nigga? I make good grades." And I was like, "Oh, why do you think grades levels intelligence?"
Nigga said, tell me more. Tell me more how you're wrong about this.
And they was like, "What the fuck, nigga?" And they just went off. And then I was just kind of like, "Bro, you know, like I'm asking you questions because I'm trying to further the conversation, and I'm trying to learn something from the conversation." And they was like, "Damn, they texting me right now." And I'm like,
like, I heard you talking about me.
Yeah. And I'm like, bro, that's all I'm trying to do right here. And they told me straight up, bro, they was like, nigga, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Like, I hate when you get in that smart nigga bag. Like, nigga, I'm in a bar drinking with you. I don't want to hear you talk about this smart nigga shit and try to goddamn be on some like, oh, I'm smarter than you. Let me try to show you how I'm smarter than you and ask you these questions to make you feel dumb.
All because you asked why.
All because I asked why.
That's funny.
Bruh, the worst thing you can do to somebody is ask them why they're saying something.
Oh, trust me, I do this. We do the exact same thing. I've seen you in action. We do the exact same thing. Somebody, when you give me an idea of yourself that I don't agree with, I'm be honest with you, I ain't gonna tell you I don't agree with it. I'm just gonna ask you questions. And you can get upset because you're gonna see how what you're saying is not true.
But bro, listen to this conversation though. It's like, okay, you feel like you're smart because you're about to get a degree. You're talking to somebody with a degree, and I'm trying to figure out why you think you're smart because you have a degree. I don't think I'm Elon Musk. Why do you feel like you're Elon Musk?
But you're not even saying that they're not smart. You're just trying to get them to think deeper. Like,
yeah,
because you guys agree.
Why are you leveling your intelligence based off your academic achievements?
Accolade, gotcha. That makes sense.
That's it. That's the question.
That's what it is. That's what they want to hear. They want to hear you say it like that. They don't want the questions.
Oh, I said it like that.
They feel
I said it like that in the conversation, word for word.
Probably after 5 questions though. You probably really pissed them off at that point.
Yeah.
The first why was it. The second why, they pissed him off. I'm guaranteed.
Yeah, I know.
She already knew like, or he already knew like, okay, this nigga. I see what he doing. Slim being Slim.
Yeah. And then, you know, from that part, it's like, they're like, you know, well, I'm proud I'm getting a degree and I'm going to walk across this stage and blah, blah. And I'm like, bro, I'll never walk across the stage. I don't give a fuck.
Now I start getting personal. I don't give a fuck.
I just don't care, bro. Like,
but you could be proud. Like, I mean,
there's nothing wrong with being proud. But Maine, if I have a doctorate degree and you have a bachelor's degree, I don't feel like I'm better than you, bro. And that's all I try to have conversations with people about. Like, why are you measuring intelligence by academic achievements? That's it. Like,
nah. I'm be honest with you. That is kind of wild in the bar. I think I don't know the bar setting. I don't drink. If I'm in the bar and drink with some niggas, I say, hey y'all, I'm intelligent. I'm about to get this degree, and niggas say, why you think you telling me you getting a degree? I'm probably like, hey, look, nigga, drink the fuck up, stop playing with me, nigga.
Oh wow!
This nigga, I thought I think my shit in there.
I'm
like,
wild for that shit.
Well, like, you might be out of pocket a little bit, and you my nigga though. But I'm thinking like, you know what?
But bro, you know I drink, so I talk like this all the time.
Nah, I know.
It don't matter if I talk worse when I'm sober.
The funny thing is that's actually mild to someone I see you in action, like with your friends. You know what I'm saying? Like you act, that's just you.
Yeah.
But I think the setting and just maybe she's trying to celebrate or he's trying to. I don't know the setting. Like I don't know the picture.
Yeah.
I need more information from that 60-second video you gave me. I don't want to cast judgment on people do with these social injustices, but I do think that. Yeah, that is kind of wild in the bar. Like, imagine, you know, you're talking your shit. I'm intelligent. You know, like, why? No. Stop drinking. Why are you intelligent? Because you're getting a degree? That's how it sounds to me.
Let me say something that ain't got nothing to do with this story I just said, though. Most of the time when I ask people that, it's because I know they're not intelligent. And I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is going on.
I just said that a little while ago. I was like, you give me an idea yourself, I don't believe. I'm going to start breaking down the question. And I'm going to do it respectfully as hell.
Yeah.
Like, why you think that?
Because, bro, I'm just going to be honest, bro. Most people aren't that smart. We
just going to dog walk you to like, no, you over here. That's all.
But, bro, what bothers me is, and don't get me wrong, anybody listening, I don't think I'm the smartest nigga in the world. But I know how to have a conversation, and I know when I'm in a room with somebody that's way smarter than me. Mm-hmm. I know that shit. Most people don't. They don't. When they're in the room with somebody that they obviously know is smarter than them, they're intimidated.
Off the rip, yeah.
Yeah, so they're trying to argue, and it's like, bro, I'm the last person you should try to argue with. I ain't never argued with a bitch in my life, so it's pointless. It's pointless, my nigga. Nigga, every time my mom raises her voice at me, I turn around and walk away. Every single time. Never argued. Never. I'm talking about I never argue with my mother. I've never argued with a girlfriend before. Every time they raise their voice, I might say one statement after that, and I'm walking away.
Smart man.
I mean,
you're intelligent.
What's the point of me arguing with somebody that knows they're right?
Waste of time, man. Waste of your breath.
They know they're right, like, and then like if it's certain statements you say to me, and I know I have no business arguing with you. Like, it's one statement. A couple women in my life have told me. They said, "I don't give a fuck about the truth. All I care about is how I feel about it." And guess what we were talking about? You fucking guessed it. These fucking criminal cases, these public criminal cases. It's like I don't know if OJ did that shit or not, but I feel like he killed a woman, so he's guilty. Like, shawty, so you're emotionally invested into something that you're not even trying to factor in the facts on?
Yeah, that is wild because a lot of us weren't around during that time anyway. So like, we shouldn't even be attached.
Bro,
to
people
that.
get emotionally invested into things that just doesn't pertain anything to do with their life. Doesn't have nothing to do with their life, bro. And they're emotionally invested. It's kind of like I'm not trying to speak nothing into the air, but let's say Cardi B and Offset break up right now, and Cardi B cheats on Offset.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm putting a twist on this shit. Cardi B cheats on Offset, and they finally just say, "Fuck it, it's over with. This bitch cheated on me. My pride will not let me be with her no more. This shit is over with." And you be like, "Yeah, bro, I ain't about to be with no chick that got cheated on me." And she like, "Oh no, he cheated on her multiple times before," and blah blah blah. And it's like, now your girl's breaking up with you because you said you would have broke up with her too, and you probably didn't even know this nigga cheated before.
Yeah,
you a nigga that like don't pay attention to no goddamn TMZ and no shit like that.
Yeah,
and now your bitch just said fuck the relationship because you was like, "Oh no, she probably sucked his dick too." Oh no. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, why are we so emotional about some shit that don't matter? Like, okay, it's like this. The UFC fight was last night, right? I was going hard for my nigga Jorge. Got his ass whooped. I didn't call my homeboy snapping like, "Bro, you was going hard for Usman and goddamn Usman won. Like, fuck you, nigga." Nah, but if you arguing with a female, bruh, nigga, you was rooting for Offset. Fuck that nigga. You know what I'm saying? They act like it's teams, bruh. Like, it's a team.
That's the thing. Like, I think how we view sports, they view relationships. Honestly.
Yeah, that's not the move.
I mean, it shouldn't be, but I'm just that's the gist of it. Because how you talk like just now about how women would be mad if you said that, I can see that. But I remember, I'm not trying to bring it up now, but I remember like you recorded my podcast one time. I think the Falcons was losing or they lost last minute, some shit like that. I remember how mad you was. I could see them being that mad over that. Like, they look at how you look at the Falcons, they look at Cardi B. That's they Falcons. You know what I'm saying? Certain relationships, even the other dude was Quavo and
Quavo and Sweetie.
Women was really invested in that. Like, they was really going hard with these statuses and stuff on that stuff. I'm like, it's not that deep. I don't
ain't gonna lie, bro. All the things that was coming out, I was like, "Oh, ain't no way in hell this is real." The whole whatever fucking car it was, the Bentley truck getting snatched away. I was like, "Nah, this ain't real, bro." You know what I'm saying?
See, I look at it and I just scroll. It don't bother me.
Yeah, like nigga, I don't be thinking this shit real. I be like, "Nah, this is just some shit somebody made up."
Even they say he confirmed it on the song. He confirmed it. I don't listen to him.
Yeah, he did say it on the song.
I don't listen. I'm not gonna listen to Quavo.
But bro, it's like, why the fuck do regular people care about what the fuck rich people doing?
Cause we not rich, bro. That's why.
That is contradicting for me to say that because I get on the podcast all the time talking about rich people. So
you just had a whole conversation about rich people, but it's all good.
Yeah,
that is funny. But
right before we start recording,
but people be inspired, bro. Like, it inspires you. But I do think we go about it the wrong way, like trying to live like them when we in our situation.
Yeah.
But I don't like, as far as like caring, it just like All right, it's like it's people that's not in the streets at all love The Wire. It's the closest thing they came to being in the street or being like, you know what I'm saying, around that. So they love it because it's like a whole new reality. Same thing with being rich. Like if you poor and you see some rich people, you just like it. I don't, but some people like it. You know what I'm saying? I don't necessarily care for it.
I think The Wire is the most overrated show of all times.
Yeah, I think you said it before. Yeah, you shouldn't.
I'm standing strong on that.
So you think Snowfall better than The Wire?
I'm not ranking Snowfall on the list of any shows until we get further along. Okay. We're 4 seasons in, and so far that shit been dope. But series like that is known to kill off a show in a horrible way, like Sopranos. That's something that it's funny, bro. These segues are great with you because this nigga blew his ass. I legit, like, I'm not even playing around. Like, that was the last thing I had to talk about.
That's funny. Damn, that's crazy. I ain't even see the notes you had. You know what I'm saying? I just came in and started talking.
But yeah, so Snowfall. Did you watch the whole season of Snowfall?
Yeah, of course. Nigga, yeah.
Where would you rank it on the best shows ever? Because me personally, I'm not putting it up there until we get a little further along.
So if we could talk just briefly about that, it is, like you said, it's hard to say that because if the next 2-3 seasons just ass, then it don't matter.
Yeah,
you know,
for sure.
Like I think Power had one of the best seasons in season 2, and then the rest of them were just like subpar. But because season 2 was that great, we just put it up there.
And we did it way too early.
Way too early.
Just like people trying to do with
Snowfall. That's why you gotta brace back and be like, nah, keep showing me more greatness. But where would I put it? You just among shows like that, right? Them hour-long shows, 45-minute long shows, like them shows, not like Friends and King of Queens, not like that. I mean, like those shows. It's up there. It's definitely up there. I think the writing is brilliant. It's nothing like it. I haven't seen the writing like that in I don't know how fucking long. So I would put it up there. But like I said, it wouldn't be a permanent position right now. It's definitely you could say it's the top 10 show of its caliber. I mean, you can't go wrong saying top 10 because it's not that many shows that great at caliber. Yeah. So top 10 is definitely a good one. Top 5, you just being bold, but
can we talk about that season finale though? Because I felt like it was another season finale that was like a power season finale where it was too much crammed into one episode and it was kind of rushed.
So I thought the only one, like I told Juanito, shout out to Juan, I'm like, I ain't like it. I mean, it wasn't bad. Like it's not my least favorite episode. Like all episodes is great. I just didn't like the season finale. I thought it should have been longer. Like stretch it out. It's a finale. Do two episodes. Fuck it.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You got a different take then. I feel like it was stuff in that episode that didn't make sense. It didn't have nothing to do with the episode. Like for instance, the last scene when he's talking to old girl that used to smoke crack and he puts his cane down. Spoiler alert. He puts his cane down. I'm like, what the fuck was the point of this episode?
All right, so I watched it, and the person I watched it, they said the same thing. Like, why he did that? And to me, I was like, it's synonymous. She the reason that he got the cane. So I'm gonna leave it with you. He said I got stronger.
Okay, correct. But
and he walked away.
This isn't a coloring book. Like you don't have to bring me to the point where we was at.
Okay, so I say that I think that scene just meant to me also, like he said, like yo, if I had anything one more time from you, I'm gonna kill you. Like,
okay,
like
I got that.
You know what I'm saying? Like you pushing it now. Like you fucking my life up a lot. You done shot me already. And I killed your father. Now what? All right, damn. Leave me the fuck. I killed your dad. All right, we done now. I hate that. I'm gonna kill you.
I felt that, but it's just like,
and he's changing though.
Why did we need that scene? Do you feel like we needed that scene? Because I feel like we didn't need that shit.
I mean, you say need down. Did we need it? I think okay. The
cane part was cool.
I'm gonna say yeah, only because I feel like you got to tie up all loose ends to that whole situation. Like I was telling Juan, I said she's the reason he's in that situation from the get go. Whether from the limp slowing him down, all that. This whole season has been fucked up because of her last season. So you kind of need that to be like closed. That she not like we can't just not see her no more. I want to know why. And because he kind of told her to shut up. People told her like, you know, next thing you do, that's it. Like she out of strikes, whatever he said, no more chances. But if you think of everything that happened to him, that whole season, it all stemmed from him getting shot, from getting and being weak.
Yeah, every
single thing. And then talking to the second reporter is even worse. Like so, every time shit got worse, it just all go back to her. But I think the root cause.
Dog, I wonder what she told the reporter though. Like, she ain't really know shit.
She knew him. She knew that's enough. She knew him. She knew,
Bro, she ain't know shit.
the cops who to go to. The reporter knew everybody who to rub shoulders with to get the right information, bro.
Yeah,
like,
that's true. That's
and
true.
she
had the
honestly
contacts. Okay, she had the contacts.
And you know niggas, you know some niggas. You honestly think niggas don't be sitting down laying with their girl, telling them extra stuff that they shouldn't probably tell them.
I do that too.
I know, but look at
do you do that? Tell the truth.
Yes, of course. If
I'm
in the bed with you, laying with you,
because niggas don't like to admit that they do that.
No, definitely, and that's why I would get upset if like you say something that I'm telling you in the bed. That's confidence. You know what I'm saying? So I would get. I'm not doing it to every person. I'm not laying with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Also, so. If I'm laying in bed with you, like, we cut it up. Let me tell you a quick story. Special.
And I ain't trying to get off subject too much, but let me tell you a quick story. This is one of the most proudest moments ever.
Oh boy.
One of my homeboys told me some shit that was real bad. And I'm talking about so bad I ain't never told none of my other homeboys neither. Like, it was real bad. But for some reason, the chick I was laying in the bed with, I told her. Ain't tell none of my other homeboys, told her.
It was your girlfriend, right?
Sure.
Yeah, you wrong now.
Why not?
Oh, okay,
sure.
okay,
Why
okay.
not? All right.
You cared about her, though. You cared about her.
Yeah.
Okay, then that's cool.
Yeah.
All right, as long as you cared about her, you cool.
All right. So a little time went by, and my homeboy said something in reference of what he told me that I ain't told nobody but her, and she was around. And she looked at me and she was like, "What are y'all talking about?" I said, oh, this the one. You held it down.
She's wifey.
Yeah, she's wifey. She's wifey. I can't believe she held this down. You know what I'm saying? Because if she would have said anything, that nigga would have knew, like, oh, you told this bitch. But she held it down, bruh.
That's fire.
She held it down. I was like, bruh, I FaceTimed her, like, right when she left, and I was like, hey, you held that down.
Ooh, she got a FaceTime. Ooh. This nigga, yeah.
I was like, bro, you held that down.
That's
you
dope.
held that one down.
No, that's dope.
She was like, yeah, I had to. Like, you know, that right there is just too wild. I was like, yeah, I know. This shit wild,
that was
bro.
white boys, but it's all good. Keep going.
Nah, that shit. I wish I could tell somebody else. That shit is wild.
Yeah, you gotta relax now. All right, let's bring it back.
I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling. But yeah, bring it back to Snowfall, bro. On my list of shows of all time, bro, just right now where it's at. If it ended right now and they didn't get renewed for another season, I definitely would have it in my top 5. It's only like really like 2 or 3 shows off dick I can think of that's better than it. And that would be Breaking Bad, Sons of Anarchy.
I ain't watched neither one of those shows.
Yeah, those
good?
Definitely my top 2.
Might check them out at
definitely
some point.
my top 2. You know, Breaking Bad is about a science teacher that gets cancer and decides he wants to cook meth because he's a real good chemist, and his best friend snuck off with. I'm not telling you too much neither when I'm saying all this.
I thought niggas in jail. I'm tripping.
Breaking Bad is about a science teacher that teaches at a school that
Malcolm
finds out
Middle,
he
right?
got cancer.
The dad from Malcolm Middle.
Okay. Finds out he got cancer. And he decides he's going to cook meth to save up money for his chemo and have some money for when he dies because he knows he's going to die from this cancer. And his best friend took one of his best ideals and became a millionaire off of it and snuck off with the woman of his life.
Well, where the jail part came in? I thought he was in jail. Am I tripping?
Nigga never goes to jail.
So what the fuck am I talking about? Damn. It was some movie where the nigga was in jail kept trying to escape. I don't know, bro. I don't know these movies.
That's Prison Break.
There we go.
Prison Break's a good show too, but Prison Break's one of them shows that had 2 good seasons, and season 3 after they finally escaped from prison was stupid.
Oh, okay.
Cause why would you have a show called Prison Break and y'all not in prison?
Yeah, right.
It was one of them shows, and like, bro, you know them shows that just keep doing stupid shit? Like Lost. You remember that show Lost?
Yeah.
Prison Break
I
is
didn't
like
watch
Lost.
it, but yeah, okay.
Prison Break is like Lost, bro. Like
I was out the loop for a long time, man. We were struggling. I ain't gonna lie, we ain't have TV like that, but I was watching DVDs.
You talking to a nigga that was a military brat with 11 channels, so.
Oh, okay.
You know
I don't know how
what
you
I'm
watching, but yeah.
Oh, I watched it recently.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to go back and get up to speed.
Nigga, when I went to college, when I went to Georgia Southern, I ain't had no friends and shit. Like my friends was lame. They was fucking all the goddamn thought bitches. So I ain't had shit to do. So
you start binge watching TV.
I just started binge watching TV and fucking the nerd bitches in my class.
So you asked me how? Oh, okay, got you. So you was having sex then? Cause you asked me about. Okay, got you.
Oh yeah, I've been having sex all my life.
Got you.
I never been hurt, nigga. Just in college, bruh, you are who you're around. So in college, I was around the nerd bitches in my class because I was in nerd classes.
Shit, that's everywhere, bro. Kind of, right? That's everywhere. You around, man. So.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I stayed in Kentucky. I just so happened to stay in the hood. I was fucking hood bitches.
There you go, man.
You know what I'm saying? That's just how that shit go. But yeah, Snowfall. I put that shit top 5, dog.
But what
for where it's at right now.
So top 5, like I said, top 10. I mean, you can't go wrong with that because right now they can't miss. I'm curious on the writing, but like I said, even though John Singleton passed, I'm almost 100% sure he wasn't doing the bulk of the writing. He had writers and he was just overseeing it. So I think they're trustworthy. But I was gonna ask you I think the better question for us to answer is like, how do we rank it amongst previous seasons?
This season amongst previous seasons?
Yeah, this season 3 just passed, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, season 4.
I'm sorry. Yeah, damn. Yeah. And they got 4. These are all 4 good ones. Like, it's not a bad season in that motherfucker yet.
Yeah,
they 4 for 4, like Wendy's.
They are. I would honestly rank this one as my least favorite though.
You know, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, bro. The last season might be my least, and then this one might be. I know 1 and 2 is like neck and neck for me, because those were like ridiculous. I probably take season, 2 over 1 though.
I cannot make last season last because when he killed Shawty dad, that was the one for me.
You know what it's for me? Though? It wasn't him killing the dad. It was that jail moment for me when his cousin told him like, yo, like pretty much like, nigga, we not in here with you, nigga. Like, shit, you on your own, my nigga. Like, don't make it look bad. You better
get to work.
And he got to work, and I think that I mean, he always have a like, cause he's not that guy, you know, but he's growing into it. So I think I like the evolution of it too. I'm curious to see like now that he's.
Oh, I said that when I was watching it in Denver. I was watching it with a group of people in Denver that also was fans of the show.
A group of people, yo, keep going.
But I was watching it with a group of people, and I was telling them, I was like, bro, this is the best character development of any character on any show. Yeah. Like anything close to it, I would say maybe would be The Walking Dead with Carl's son. Carl Jr. That's probably the closest one, but
I never watched Walking Dead either. I heard that was a good show. I tried.
It is. But they also have some seasons that's missed, like all the last seasons.
All Game of Thrones, that was good too, wasn't it?
Game of Thrones, top 5.
Game of Thrones is better than Snowfall. I ain't never watched this show, bro.
Yes,
I'm sorry.
By far.
I gotta watch some show.
Way too.
I got
that shit. Game of Thrones up here. Snowfall is like here.
I gotta step out around. I think I just watch too many urban shows.
But see, like you can't really compare these shows to Snowfall
it's different
because
content.
Not even that, bro. Like Game of Thrones, one episode cost them like $14 million. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you. Different budgets.
Yeah, that's a different budget. Like these niggas had the Battle of the Bastards. And it's like, nigga, it was a big ass war where they was just killing everybody. Like, how much money you think it cost them to have fucking hundreds of people at war? Real people. Yeah. This wasn't just CGI. This was real people. Yeah, like it's just hard, dog. That show right there, the budget is crazy. It's a HBO show. You know what I'm saying? This is FX. FX has been killing it though.
Now I can see why you probably feel the way you feel about The Wire. You got a wider range of shows you watch too. So
yeah, The Wire is like, somebody said it at the house I was in Denver. They were like, bro, we know that The Wire is a fucking low budget, whack ass hood show, and that's why we like it. And I was like, nigga, I fucking hate hood movies. I hate them shits. Yeah, like, I can't stand them. And they were like, oh, but you like Friday? I'm like, bro, Friday is just different, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Friday actually had a budget. Like, I'm talking about hood films. Like, you can tell it's me,
right,
standing in front of the goddamn, you know what I'm saying, and shooting. It's like, bro, because I can shoot a hood movie right now.
You should. I like The Wire. I'd love to see Boys in the Hood.
I ain't gonna lie. I got a
Can you
good
do that?
ass.
Boys in the Hood, Columbia County version. That'd be dope.
I do got a show that's based off
That
that.
would be
exactly.
dope. I'm not being funny. I don't care about the whole who's not hood for real.
Yeah.
That'd be dope though. If you can do it the right way.
You know the little nigga, Lil Tony.
Yeah, I heard of him.
That's what I want
On
to play.
God.
I want
On
him.
God.
Yeah,
That's
I want him to play me in the show called.
You
Cash
told me
County.
that. You told me that last year twice.
Yeah. That should be.
Well, he ain't doing nothing now, right?
Huh?
He ain't doing nothing now, right?
Nah, he told me he'll do it.
No, he's not doing nothing now. He's not like
Oh
not
yeah,
active doing nothing.
we definitely can do it.
Yeah.
That should be fire too. And like then he got this little fat nigga that be with him all the time. I'm gonna have him play my homeboy that used to be with me all the time. Even though my homeboy wasn't fat, but it would just be funny just to have a little fat nigga.
I would like to see that.
That should be fire, bro. But yeah, definitely watch Snowfall. I haven't seen Mortal Kombat yet, so I'm not speaking about Mortal Kombat.
I watched a little bit of it. I did watch some of it last night. I fell asleep, but I don't know. I guess I don't know that stuff, bro. I'm not a gamer. Like I don't know Mortal Kombat stuff. It would look good to me. The fighting scenes look cool. I don't know who these people are, so I have no dog in the fight at all.
I gotta watch it then.
But people were saying they don't like it. I'm like, damn. Well, what was it that y'all didn't like? Because it was.
See, man, we different, bro. Like, I'm gonna tell you before we get off of here. I watched King Kong vs. Godzilla, right? I'm a comic book nerd. When I lived in Germany, I used to walk to the shop every morning, and I used to take like $2, and goddamn comic books used to cost like 50 cents. I buy a comic book, I buy a honey bun, and I used to buy soda. I used to drink soda like you drink soda. I stopped drinking soda when I probably was like 10. But yeah, I read every comic book. So when I watch movies like Godzilla vs. King Kong, I be watching it from a different aspect. Like I know who's gonna win already, but it's like I wonder how much it's gonna be like the comics I grew up looking at. Cause I'm a fucking nerd.
Do you want it to be like the comics, or you kind of want them to be creative and do their own thing?
Honestly, bro, it's a little bit of both. Like Godzilla vs. King Kong, I liked it a lot because it was kind of like the comics. Like that fight scene in the water was just like the comics because people probably don't know this, but King Kong ends up winning and they actually fight 7 times. And
in a comic book.
Yeah. And he gets his ass whooped in the water the first time, and the last time they fight is in the water, and he beats King Kong's ass in the water. So that's why the water scene is iconic as fuck. So from the movie standpoint, I'm watching the water scene, and I'm like, this is dope as fuck because it's like the comic. But also, they had things there that had nothing to do with the comic, like the reverse universe. Like people talk about, conspiracy theorists talk about it all the time. The upside down world, they talk about it all the time. But to see it on a movie, that shit was kind of dope. Had nothing to do with the comic, but to see that in the movie was kind of dope. I know I just nerded the fuck out, but
yeah, I ain't gonna. No, I'm cool though. I like the
the
dialogue.
That shit was nerdy as hell, wasn't it?
Nah, that's probably the only thing on the podcast that I think you just kind of like explain clean, like straight through, like. It was clean, so
that's my bag. I'm gonna be honest. Like a lot of people don't know that shit about me. I'm a fucking nerd, bro.
Y'all shouldn't support nobody platform. They don't talk about comics.
Nah, don't support nobody platform. They don't talk about Black Lives Matter because Black Lives Matter. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That nigga asked Joe Budden. He was like, "So how you feel about rich people paying taxes?" That nigga said, "Nigga, Black Lives Matter, nigga." That was the funniest shit I heard in a long time, nigga.
What is it? What podcast was this?
This was, I think, the last one because I only listened to the first 5 minutes, so it had to be the last one, bro.
Yeah,
it's at the beginning, bro. It's at the beginning. That nigga asked that nigga. He said, "Hey Joe, tell them how you feel about rich people paying taxes." And that nigga said, "Nigga, you know how I feel." And they was like, "Nah, nigga, how you feel?" He said, "Nigga, Black Lives Matter, nigga." And they were like, "What the fuck that got to do with anything?" He was like, "Nigga, Black Lives Matter."
Well, can I ask you before we get up? Like, do you think Maul and Rory coming back? Do you want them to come back? How you feel about that? I know we ain't talk about that. I just wondering. It's not hot topic, I guess, no more, but
it's a good topic though. I don't think Maul is coming back. I think it's a possibility Roy can come back. I think Rory is going through some shit for real. I do think. I think him and his girl is splitting up, and I think he's dealing with some things in real life. I don't want Ice and Ish to be Joe Budden's co-host because them niggas is way too fucking old.
I like Ice. I always like Ice. Not podcasting wise, I like him on Twitter. When he even when he had his own podcast, I was like, this is ass. I think they stopped. Him and a girl did it. It was horrible.
Mm-hmm.
But what I will say is, my brother has sent me a clip. Like, I don't know why they beefing or what's going on. I don't know. I'm not in that.
Yeah, I ain't been keeping up with that shit neither, dog.
But he sent me a clip where Rory was getting mad. I guess he was trying to talk about something, and like he told Joe he'll punch him in the face and shit like that.
Yeah, I seen
that. That shit is funny. That's a funny ass clip,
bro. And they was like,
he was getting red and red as the shit was going on.
Joe was playing, and he was like, "We can go outside right now."
That shit.
And Rory was like, Rory was like, "Nigga, let's go."
And I'm definitely taking Rory in that fight. He's too ready to fight Joe Budden. I'm sorry,
bro. Whatever they got going on, that was like the peak.
That was it.
That was the peak, bro. And I know that was. And it's funny you say that because I remember the moment I was watching it. I was in this room out here pressing shirts, and I seen that shit, and I was like, "Whoa, this isn't a joke."
And you could tell because Maul kept trying to like referee it, but from a standpoint like Joe chill, like more so like Joe chill.
Yeah,
not not Roy. So whatever they got going on, it must have just came into the podcast. But that shit would have me weak. But think about it, like I said, imagine you rich and you on a show whatever, but you turn down deals and shit. I'm like, nigga, no, let's get that deal. That deal is better for me.
Honestly, bro, I thought the podcast would have been fucked up because of that. Like when they first came out with the Spotify deal and they was explaining why they accepted the Spotify deal, I thought that's when shit was gonna get rough because like I'm like, whoa. I'm like, y'all had all these offers on the table, but y'all took a low offer because y'all
no,
yeah,
Joe took a low offer.
Yeah, and it's like it didn't seem like they was a part of that, and especially the statement he kept making as far as I'm trying to make some niggas rich.
So, but also I get what he's saying that, but what really. I remember the episode. I remember it was a long episode. It was a dope episode too. I remember saying how they would argue in the parking lot and be like, y'all ain't seen me argue. Y'all ain't seen me argue. But I remember thinking like, yo, these niggas must argue before they got on the show today. You can always just feel it when niggas they not in sync. So yeah, I don't know like why they beefing now, but I would assume it has something to do with business and it being the Joe Budden podcast, but them two feeling like, yo, but you know how groups work. That's how groups work.
I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro.
You should know.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. That shit is Joe Budden's fault.
Definitely.
Whatever reason it is, I know it's Joe Budden's fault. And I hate to be the nigga to jump on the train and be like, yeah, this nigga Joe Budden, goddamn, he hard to work with, but it obviously seems like this nigga is hard to work with, bro. Yeah. This nigga is a diva.
I don't. It's hard to go in and see, but I know Maul, the whole respect is not negotiable or some shit like that. It must have been something he said. I know Joe be saying some wild shit every now and then. So
I mean, honestly though, bro, if you pay attention to that tweet and you listen to what Joe said when he did the whole episode about what happened, you can figure out what happened.
Oh yeah, I never listened to it.
I listened to it. Basically, and I tell people this because niggas was texting me the whole time when they found out them niggas wasn't their co-hosts no more, and I was telling them I think I know.
You gonna place me or something?
Nah.
Niggas say, hey Slim, some spots over in the Joe Budden podcast.
But bro, they know I'm a big fan, so they know like I was trying to figure out a little bit, but I didn't listen to no fucking YouTubers with their conspiracy theories. All I listened to was Joe Budden explain what happened, and I read the little tweets, and I was like, okay, I figured out what happened. What happened was Joe and Maul got into it. Not Maul, Rory. They got into it because he called Rory out on some shit like you must be going through something right now and blah blah. And Rory told him that, bro, I come to work and do my job. You don't need to worry about the fuck going on in my personal life. And Joe Budden was like, bro, I don't want to do a pod with somebody that I'm not on good terms with, so we need to figure this out. And he was like, bro, I come do my job. Don't worry about it. And he was like, you know what? You should just take some time off. And Rory was like, you know what? All right, cool. So I guess Rory called Maul and was like, who the fuck you think you is telling people to take time off? Like, if that's what's going on here, then I don't want to be a part of this.
Oh, you mean Maul called Joe?
Yeah. Maul called Joe and was like, if that's what's going on, I don't want to be a part of this. And Joe was like, nigga, this is the Joe Budden podcast.
Sound like Joe.
And Maul was like, oh yeah, bro, I'm out too then.
Yeah. That sound accurate. I'll tell you one thing though. In the midst of all this, you know who been killing it and had me fucking dying? That nigga Academics. He been tearing Rory ass up. I've been fucking dying. I don't care about the content.
Nigga. I fucking hate
his shit has been going up since, and all the Rory jokes is hitting. That nigga, he was doing live one day about the Quanah Ron interview, right? And the internet went out with some shit, and he was like, somebody was like, how Dirk turned the internet off. He was like, yeah, my fucking camera system went down. Make sure Rory Bum is not out there. Like, that shit had me fucking crying. Like, nigga just hit Rory ass all the fucking time, bro. That shit had me fucking
the funniest shit he said was he was talking about the Joe Budden podcast situation, and that nigga said, who the fuck these niggas think they is? These fucking Whole Food baggers ass niggas.
I thought that was.
Bruh, I said, what the fuck? I said, this nigga right.
Nah, Act been in his bag though for like he been killing like that little twist shit he got going. I can fuck with that shit. He been killing shit. He still say a little bit too much about some niggas he shouldn't be saying, like Meek and the dirt shit. But aside from that, I get why he doing that now. He feeling himself, man. Rightfully so. He probably making mad bread. I can't tell nigga like that what to do because he probably making fucking bread this world. I wouldn't know what to do. I probably do the same thing. You start making that money, you just step on niggas. Fuck it, like whatever, nigga. Do something. Yeah, you know. But
that calling niggas grocery baggers. That shit funny, bro. Funny as fuck. Like,
and it's like the video, it don't be nothing to do with him at all. But he just find a way to joke on nigga, and that shit is funny to me. Like that shit is funny, bro. Shout out to Act, bro.
That nigga Act said, you niggas running around here acting like y'all don't give a fuck about no podcast, like y'all getting some bread. Y'all niggas know damn well that's the most money you ever made in your life. I'm like, bruh, because it's obviously true.
He could talk that talk too. Like he could talk it. Like he can't. That shit is funny. Yeah. I am curious to see if I would like to see Roy running the Act. I think Roy he just one of the white boys that just like fight. Like he got a lot of built up animosity.
Man, Roy will beat the shit out of Act.
That should be funny as hell to see though.
I want to see Meek and Act box.
Yeah, that'd be cool too.
Because Act really think Meek is a bitch ass nigga, so I want to see this shit.
Act just know he protected. He know that he not gonna fight Meek. His security guard gonna fight me,
bro. They gotta fight.
Wait, they doing like that what's that stuff they be doing? Jake Paul?
Thriller.
I would do that. That'd be good money. I know Meek could do it.
Nah, Meek can't fight.
He could be Act up. I'm pretty sure though. He probably can't fight, but you won't be a terrorist Act.
Yeah.
But see, Act make a lot of money right now. He probably want to ask some money. But I do it for free. Fuck it. I'm gonna beat your ass, nigga.
Yeah.
Fucked up.
Just give my check to this bum.
I give you 10 million. Yeah, go ahead. Give him. Yeah, everything go to him. Yep. Get in the ring.
Beat the shit out of this nigga.
I'll take the gloves off, nigga. Motherfucker.
What Erykah Badu said he looked like? You look like Jerry.
Oh, I did see
Tom
that.
And Jerry.
That shit was funny.
That nigga look like Jerry, nigga. Lame ass nigga, bro. But yeah, bro, this was a good podcast, man. I know we've been going for a minute. I done held you up for a long ass time. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't been pushing times back every time we supposed to do something because on purpose.
Oh, it's all good,
shit just been crazy lately, bro. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all for listening, man. I couldn't have Blue on this episode because, like y'all see, Blue don't fucking watch TV. Blue don't do nothing. This nigga Blue over here looking for contacts for the PPP loan. Like, this nigga's a different type nigga, man. And we out.